Are you thinking about investing but feel like you're too broke to even begin? You're not alone, and here's the truth. You don't need a lot of money to get started. In fact, starting small is often the smartest move. In the next few minutes, we'll break down simple, practical ways to begin investing, even if you're living paycheck to paycheck. Whether it's spare change, zero-commission apps, or building better money habits, this is your guide to making your money work for you, no matter your budget. Today we will talk about how to start investing when you're broke. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Understanding what it means to be broke. Being broke doesn't necessarily mean you're completely destitute. It often means living paycheck to paycheck, having little or no disposable income, or being burdened by debt. Many people feel investing is out of reach until they have thousands saved up. But this belief is outdated. Today's financial tools, micro-investing apps, and fractional shares allow anyone to begin building wealth, even with just a few dollars. The first step is shifting your mindset. Investing isn't only for the wealthy. It's a strategy to help you become financially stable over time. Accepting your current financial reality without shame is key. Broke is a condition, not a personality. With the right approach, even someone with very limited means can start planting seeds for the future. Before diving into stocks or ETFs, understand that building healthy financial habits is part of investing. Learning to budget, track expenses, and set goals is the real foundation. 2. Start by getting control of your budget. Before putting a dollar into any investment, get a clear picture of where your money is going. Many people don't realize how much they spend on non-essentials until they track it. Use free budgeting tools like Mint, YNAB, or even a simple spreadsheet to list your income, expenses, and debts. The goal is to find leaks in your finances, small recurring expenses you can trim. Even saving $5 a week is a start. Once you free up even a small amount of money, you have capital to invest. Don't aim for perfection, start small and stay consistent. Create a bare-bones budget if you must. Cut streaming services, dine out less, or find cheaper transportation. This phase requires honesty and self-discipline, but it's empowering. A clear budget not only helps you save, it also gives you confidence that you're taking control of your money rather than being controlled by it. 3. Build an emergency fund first. It might seem counterintuitive to save before investing, especially if you're broke, but an emergency fund is critical. This fund acts as a buffer that prevents you from dipping into your investments during financial setbacks like job loss, car repairs, or medical bills. Ideally, aim for $500 to $1,000 to start. This isn't out of reach even on a low income. Consider side gigs, cashback apps, or selling unused items to build this fund. Keep it in a high-yield savings account so it's accessible but still earning a bit of interest. Without this financial cushion, even a small emergency could derail your investment plans. Remember, investing carries risk, and having an emergency fund helps you avoid withdrawing your money at a loss. It's not about saving forever, just long enough to create a safety net that allows your investments to grow undisturbed. Think of it as financial armor against life's unexpected hits. 4. Pay down high-interest debt strategically. Investing while in debt is a gray area, but if you're dealing with high-interest debt, like credit card balances over 20% APR, it often makes more sense to pay that down first. That's because the return you get from avoiding interest often exceeds what you'd earn from investing. For example, if your credit card has a 25% APR, paying it off gives you a guaranteed return of 25%, something no safe investment can match. However, you don't have to be completely debt-free to begin investing. Consider the debt avalanche method, where you focus on paying off the highest interest debt first while making minimum payments on the rest. At the same time, you can start investing small amounts, $5 to $10 a week, just to build a habit. It's a balance. Eliminate the financial quicksand while still giving yourself a psychological and financial boost by investing, even in micro amounts. 5. Use micro-investing and fractional shares. One of the best developments in recent years is the rise of micro-investing platforms like Acorns, Stash, and Robinhood, which allow users to invest with as little as $1. These platforms often offer fractional shares, letting you buy a piece of a stock even if you can't afford a full share. For example, instead of needing $500 for a single share of Amazon, you could invest $5 into a fraction of it. Some apps even round up your purchases and invest the spare change. This makes investing feel less intimidating and more routine. While you won't get rich overnight from micro-investing, These platforms help you build good habits and learn about the market in a hands-on way. Plus, compound interest works in your favor over time. Even small investments can grow significantly. Make sure to compare fees and features before choosing a platform, as high fees can erode your gains over time. 6. Automate your investing. When you're broke, it's easy to say, "I'll invest later," but later often never comes. Automation removes the emotion and decision-making from investing. Once you pick a platform or brokerage, set up automatic transfers. Even $5 weekly can build up over months. Think of it like a bill you pay to your future self. Automation ensures consistency, which is more important than the amount you invest initially. Consider using robo-advisors like Betterment or Wealthfront, which automatically diversify and rebalance your investments based on your risk tolerance. These tools are great for beginners who may not know much about portfolio management. By automating, you protect your investment plan from procrastination, fear, or market timing. You're also less likely to spend what you don't see. Over time, you can increase the amount as your income grows. Think small but stay consistent. The long-term rewards come from habit, not heroic amounts of money. 7. Educate yourself along the way. The best investors aren't necessarily those with the most money. That are the most informed. If you're broke, you have something more valuable than money: time. Use it to learn. There are countless free resources. Podcasts like Bigger Pockets or The Ramsey Show, books like The Intelligent Investor or I Will Teach You to Be Rich, and YouTube channels like Graham Stephan's or Minority Mindset. Focus on understanding basic terms like stocks, ETFs, compounding, diversification, and risk. Learn the difference between short-term trading and long-term investing. Be cautious of hype-driven advice or get-rich-quick schemes on social media. Real investing is boring but effective. Don't get discouraged by jargon. Every expert started somewhere. The more you know, the more confident you'll become, and the better decisions you'll make. 8. Focus on long-term wealth, not quick gains. When you start with very little, it's tempting to chase risky strategies for fast returns, crypto, penny stocks, or day trading. But these often lead to losses. Instead, adopt a long-term mindset. Time in the market beats timing the market. Focus on index funds or ETFs that track the overall market, like the S&P 500. They offer diversification and low fees, which means you keep more of your gains. Understand that building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Your early goal isn't to beat the market. It's to build a habit of investing. Celebrate small wins. Your first $100 invested, your first dividend, your first month of consistent contributions. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.